have a theory, and I'm not proud of it, but I'm here to uncover the truth, and this is something I stumbled upon. Prove me wrong. Gerald Undone was once a free-flowing boy, happy in his fields, creating cinematic content for YouTube on his Blackmagic camera. Sony saw this, thought they could use him. They saw the potential of his intelligence to work for them and test their charts. And so they stole his body, inserted an AI chip, the first featured on the ZVE1, and then it was in Gerald Undone. And then Gerald suddenly felt the desire to switch to a more convenient Sony and then test it, and all of a sudden, Sony's leading the industry when I test with my charts. Sony made Gerald, and he's trying to kill you.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
Didn't think we'd find out, did you, Gerald? Your test chart's a little too accurate for the human mind, if I do say so myself. Got a question the other day. So Undone comes out with a new video, talks about color science, which he actually has to measure for his custom LUTs. And what does he say? Sony is better than Canon, way better than Fuji. So where does that leave you, Casey? Sucking wind. Laugh. I saw it. I saw the video, which propelled me to make the theory that Gerald was programmed by Sony, and I can prove it. Right now we're on the Nikon ZR, of course, 40mm Tony 2. In just a rich tone portrait, straight out of camera. It's a fantastically accurate, which nobody wants. We'll get to that. So for those who don't know, Gerald Undone made a video where he ranked all the different camera brands for most accurate color science. Not best, most pleasing cinematic colors, just most accurate according to science. But he really ranked Sony right up there because they're accurate. But here's the thing. Here's what I think about that. No one wants accurate. No movie is filmed for accurate. Maybe modern ones, and that's why they look so bad. But old movies, they have a filmic touch. Like, how many times have I worn a red shirt and you're wondering what's the real color? Because Fuji will show it a little orange. Canon might be a bit pink. Nikon's usually like pink highlights, and it's like, I don't know about that accuracy, but it doesn't have to be accurate. It's pleasing. When Gerald emerges from his AI cocoon pod once a month to make a monthly video, he's been updated the firmware from his Sony pod, and he comes out and he's like, okay, time to make it, and then he goes back to gather more information in his pod, fed liquid worm meat and numbers. He notices that color is fun. When a camera is released and Gerald reviews it, you can trust his review in a certain number of areas, like dynamic range. He can measure it. He has the chart, and he's like, okay, here's the number, the exact number. It's like, okay, cool. And rolling shutter, like a speed of the sensor, he's gonna measure that with the warpy, wavy lines, and it's like, okay, cool story. When it comes to like, what does it look like? I wouldn't go to Gerald, no offense, my homie. It's just, he doesn't appreciate the look since he was upgraded from Sony. He used to shoot on Blackmagic, like that's the most cinematic thing you could get. He knew, I don't know what happened to him. The chip started bleeding numbers into his brain, and then it's like, Sony is better. Like, Sony's the worst look of any camera system that I know of. It's just very exact. You've seen the movies shot on Sonys now with G-Master glass. It's sickening. It's like, what even is that? It's accurate. No one cares. This is AI shit. When you see AI videos on YouTube, it's pain. It's just my eyes bleed. And I see the thumbnails. I'm like, God, stop it. Like, if I'm recommended a video and I scroll through and it's just constant changes every 5 seconds, I'm like, there's an AI fluff video. Avoid. Gerald is programmed to love the scientific exactness. He loves Sigma glass. He released a video not long ago saying, this is my new favorite lens, Sigma. It is clinically perfect. As you can see, when I'm in the corner, it is so sharp and perfect. No barrel disorder, like no flaws whatsoever, and there it is. That's his new favorite lens. When it comes to color science and his LUTs, I think he's trying, it's like We're in Catholic school, told to wear uniforms. He's like, I can make your camera look exactly like Sony. It is perfectly accurate now. Every camera, you used to have unique thoughts. Stop that. Some of us make movies in our bedrooms and we like the cinematic touch. A little shadow lift. A little, why is that red look different? How come your hair has like green hints to it or blue now? What are you doing to this image? How come it looks so beautiful? I think we don't like criminals. That wasn't the word. Exactness. Bedroom movie makers go for a certain look. We don't want the colors of a test chart to line up to graphs. No one gives a shit that this is pointing exactly to the red. Like, if you look at Canon's old color science, it was like, blues look a little cyan. That's off. But then you go film the sky and you're like, wow, how come Canon skies are so beautiful? It's because it's not accurate. Nothing needs to be accurate. Nothing's accurate in the world. This is all moving and changing. You can't count on anything to stay the same, not even yourself. So you'll see Gerald put Fuji in last place on his chart of perfection, but meanwhile in the real world, you look at the community of like people who film stuff and it's all like, oh man, Fuji, bro, I can't quit that look. I love the look. I hate the autofocus and everything else about it, but the look, you can't compete with the Fuji, and everyone's just side by side. Wow, how come that Fuji looks so good? God, are you selling one? So brands that people seem to love the look of are like Fuji, Red, Airy. None of them are accurate. Canon's usually way up there for skin tones. It's like, Canon isn't accurate skin tones. They blend your acne in with the rest of your face and leave you alone with your teenage drama. So it's like, Canon's not accurate at all. That's what happens when robots review your camera. You get clinical data that doesn't really translate to real-world subjective color pleasingness. So it's like we all have different thoughts. Every day I make a little comparison and someone will be like, love the Canon, hate the Sony. Love the Sony, hate the Canon. So like, you can't. I get it. It's all subjective and it's like, what's the best? Like, there is no best. It's what do you like? But like, trying to decide what's most accurate is just what robots do. They stab you with needles. I prefer a handshake myself. I mean, hey, how's it going, man? Good to meet you. Whereas robot Gerald would be like, hey, how's it going? Stabby, I took your DNA. I'm analyzing. You are friendly for now. I will send you color accurate handshakes in the future. A postcard. I won't touch you. You're dirty. I've measured 17 illnesses just touching you. Oh, God. Spray the vinegar. So Gerald is both the best in the game as well as the least useful. I'm just gonna say it. It's like, oh, you can't buy a camera without watching his review to know like all the different specs and stuff and like the accuracy of it. Wow. But like if you want to know what it looks like in the hands of an artist, you're not just gonna watch his. You need to branch out a little and gather more information. So that's accurate. That's not mean. That's just accuracy. That's scientifically proven. You would never just watch my review and like think, oh, okay, now I know everything. Thank God he pointed his head to the sun for the dynamic range test. That's great. Even though it was in auto exposure, yeah, we learned so much there. Thanks, Camera Conspiracies. What's the slow-mo like running across the street in traffic? I was planning to do that Wednesday. Like, thank you so much for testing that. Okay, I get it. I'm useless. But still, I enjoy making the reviews, and thank you for buying my products. Do the affiliate links. Insta360, we're doing stuff. The sale's over, by the way, so you missed it. Thank you for those who partook. And accuracy, not a problem. Nikon color science, right up there. If I was to rank them, Fuji, Nikon, Canon, top 3. You're moving on. Like, Panasonic's too red. Even Gerald pointed that out. God, I've been saying that for years. Over-sharpened red glow. You're way down at the bottom. Sony's above you easily. Easily above you. OM Systems right above you, Sony. way up there. You're probably top 4. There's too many companies. Blackmagic's actually number 1, and Aries above them. So work that math out on your own time. I'll be leaving. Do you agree? Gerald is amazing and terrible for the industry. Colors are fun to be changed. Sometimes flowers, they grow from pink to deeper red. They alter, which is more accurate, spring or winter. I don't know. I'll be leaving. Thank you for the Bitcoin. Subscribe for minutes.